Hello, everyone. I'm 18th Storm Track meteorologist Austin Haskins. It was a toasty and kind of a humid day across the region on our Monday. High temperatures across the area, a little bit above average for this time of the year. We saw mid to upper 80s, fell just short of 90 in Black River Falls, Eau Claire, and in Menominee. And those dew points, for the most part, not crazily high, but certainly you felt it, and especially the fact we didn't really have much of a breeze around yesterday either. Dew points were mostly in the mid 60s throughout the day. It did drop to about 63 in the afternoon, but then we saw it jump back up to the low 70s once the sun went down. And our peak heat index yesterday was 91 degrees at 7 p.m. But for the most part throughout the day yesterday, with those dew points in the mid 60s, our actual air temperature and feels like temperature difference was only about 2 to 3 degrees. So it wasn't overly hot and humid yesterday, but it will feel a little more humid today, and it's going to be on the toasty side. In fact, we're going to be slightly warmer today than where we were yesterday by maybe a degree or two. And then we're tracking scattered showers and storms in the forecast tonight through Wednesday evening. Won't rain the entire time. And then Thursday, cooler and less humid conditions. So big picture this morning. Warm front sits to our north. We've had some showers and storms over northern Minnesota overnight into early this morning. One area low pressure to the west, the other one to the south and west towards Rapid City. This area low pressure and warm front will drift southeast today as kind of a stationary / cold front, and that will be the focal point for showers and storms this afternoon to the north and west of us moving in here this evening. Then that'll move east, and then this low to the west moves in for tomorrow, and that brings in that next wave of scattered showers and storms. So taking a look at future track, this is the graph model, and we're going to be dry during the day today. I can't rule out maybe a pop-up shower or storm during the mid to late afternoon. You can see up on the top of your screen here some heavier showers and storms, possibly severe storms moving into northwestern Wisconsin around Douglas and Bayfield counties by that time. But then we are going to be watching showers and storms drift into western Wisconsin. This is 9 o'clock, and it's got a line of storms from about Ladysmith down to near Spring Valley approaching the Chippewa River, and then that line weakening, but then we see more showers and storms develop overnight into tomorrow morning. And then we'll maintain off and on waves of rain and embedded thunderstorms throughout the day Wednesday, and then scattered showers lingering into Wednesday night. I think by midnight or so, most of the rain should be done with, if not shortly thereafter. And then Thursday, we are in for a really pleasant but seasonably cool mid-July day. Now let's take a look at the ACRRR model. And for the most part, they are in agreement on shower and storm chances. The timing is varying just ever so slightly. So here's 7:30 tonight, and that line is just entering the northwestern parts of our viewing area. The previous model had it in about an hour or an hour and a half earlier, and it has it coming through the Chippewa River between about 9 and 11 p.m., but in a weakening trend, and then more showers and storms develop overnight into tomorrow morning. And what we got to watch, and again, the position of this is going to vary, but if we get multiple waves of rain and storms to train over the same area, or we just see heavy downpours in general, that could lead to rain totals on a higher side of things, and we may have to watch out for some areas of flooding. So something to kind of keep in mind here over the next couple of days. There's no alerts for flooding in our area. There is, though, just north of our region. So that's our best chance of rain here over the next couple of days. We'll have another chance for showers and storms as we get into late Friday night into Saturday. So my rainfall forecast from this evening through late Wednesday evening, most likely we see anywhere from a 1/10 to a 1/4 inch on the lower end to about an inch. Higher end totals, and of course this will vary across the area depending on where storms track and things like that. There could be spots to see over 2 inches of rain. So something to kind of watch over the next 24 to 36 hours. And we have a threat for strong to severe storms. We have a level 1 out of 5 risk for the areas in green. That runs from about the Abbotsford area to Greenwood to about Fairchild, Augusta to Alma, and then a level 2 risk from about the New Richmond, Chetek, Ladysmith areas and points to the north and west. The main threats with this look to be damaging winds, though. There is a low threat for some hail that could be up to an inch, inch and a half in diameter, and a very low risk for a brief spin-up tornado, mainly within that level 2 risk area. So I really think that wind is going to be the primary threat, but we can't rule out some hail or a brief tornado as well. And then for tomorrow, a marginal risk clips the southeastern parts of Jackson County, but the rest of the area is in that light blue, which means non-severe thunderstorms are expected. So tomorrow is going to be one of those days you'll definitely want to have the rain gear handy. Now, good news is once this system gets out of here, look at the dew points. So instead of being in that very humid category, we're going to drop down into the pleasant to not bad territory for Thursday. So that would put it between about 50 and 55 degrees. It's going to feel really, really comfortable on Thursday compared to what we're going to see for our Tuesday. And even tomorrow, too, even though temperatures will be cooler tomorrow, it's still going to feel a little bit warm just because of the humid conditions. So highs today, I'm looking at upper 80s and lower 90s, mid 80s in Medford, but I think most spots should at least reach the low 90s. For tonight, we'll see lows back into the 60s, closer to 70 south and west. Now, what's interesting with tomorrow's highs, ranging from the 60s northwest to around 80 southeast, we're going to actually see temperatures go down once that area of low pressure and cold front comes through. So we may see our high temperature kind of earlier in the day, and then we're going to drop into the afternoon hours. And then on Thursday, with the lower dew points and the sunshine, we're going to have highs in the low to mid 70s. It's going to feel a little cool out there just because of the drier air and the cooler temperatures, but we'll certainly at least get a nice break from the heat and the dew points being as high as they have been. And then a chance for those showers and storms late Friday night into Saturday, and then slight chances Sunday and Monday, but we are going to start to see temperatures kind of come back up again. And along with that, the dew points will start coming back up as well.